Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Unlocked, where we explore new ways to do more and earn more with your Bitcoin. I'm Peace Love Music, and today we're diving into the brand new dual stacking feature on Stacks. Stacks is the leading Bitcoin layer 2, and proof of transfer is the mechanism that links it directly to the Bitcoin blockchain. Stacks holders can lock their STX tokens through stacking to earn native Bitcoin yield while helping secure the network. Now, with sBTC, Bitcoin bridged into the Stacks network, you can put your BTC to work inside a growing Bitcoin-centric DeFi ecosystem. And with dual stacking, it gets even better. You can now earn yield on your Bitcoin and help secure the network simply by holding your BTC in the Stacks ecosystem and enrolling in dual stacking. Let's jump in. So we're on the dual stacking page here, and this is where you start. I'm going to connect my wallet. It's a backup secondary wallet. This isn't my main account. And I do have, so I have connected my wallet. I do have a little bit of sBTC in there. I have a little bit of stacks. My stacks are stacked actually at Stacking DAO, earning sBTC yield on my STX, participating in stacking through liquid stacking. And we'll talk about that in another video. But today we're talking about this amazing new dashboard for people to use to earn yield on their sBTC while participating in stacking. So as you see right now, I'm not enrolled on this wallet yet. And my estimated APY would be 0.93% with no boost, I believe is how that works. And so I'm going to click enroll now and enroll. It's super easy. See here, it says next step. A transaction popped up on the screen. You can't see it here, but my wallet is open and I'm going to click approve. And that's just signing a transaction saying I am enrolling my wallet into dual stacking. And now my yield has gone up to 2.75%. So I'm now earning 2.75% on my Bitcoin as sBTC in my Stacks wallet. I have 0.00347 Bitcoin in this wallet. I have 100 stacks stacked. And here's a little, I can play around with this calculator here. Right now I'm at about 100 and it'll tell you my yield. My yield is 2.74% at about 98 STX. If I go up to the 135 STX, that'll bring me up to 3.2, so it'll get me a little bit more of a yield. And I can actually go over to Stacking DAO and stack those if I want to. And you have all sorts of cool things you can do here. You can mint sBTC. So if I click that, it's going to bring me to the BTC bridge. And let's say I want to deposit. I don't know if there's a limit. I might be able to. I have a little bit of. I don't have that much. Oh, I don't have a wallet connected. Let me connect my wallet. Because I know I have a little bit of Bitcoin in here. Yes, I agree. I'm going to deposit 0.001. It's about $100 worth of Bitcoin. That is my Stacks address. That is correct. Review. Correct. Confirm. Transaction initiated. I click approve. You guys can't see that. And that is it. I have successfully deposited 0.001 Bitcoin into sBTC. It's that simple. Just like that, I enrolled my wallet. I'm earning 2.75% on my Bitcoin. My Bitcoin is still in my wallet. I can spend it. I can mint more Bitcoin and bring more Bitcoin into the ecosystem. Super easy. Takes just a couple minutes. Sometimes it depends on how fast the Bitcoin transactions are. So within 10 minutes, it's super fast once it gets into stacks. I can go stack my stacks. There's options with Leather and all of the stacking pools, Fast Pool, Stacking DAO, a bunch of others. And you can also engage in liquid staking at Stacking DAO or Lisa, and those stacks actually count towards your STX. Between your sBTC value and your STX stacked value is what determines your APY. Its target is up to a max of 5%. However, I've seen it as high as like 7% today because, it's new. As more sBTC gets enrolled, that top level number will come down probably closer to 5%. But you can literally have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin and $2,000 worth of stacks in your wallet and be getting around 5% yield on your Bitcoin while you're holding it. And then you can deploy it into other DeFi applications like on Bitflow, on Zest. You can lend it out on Zest and earn yield that way. You can borrow against it on Zest and engage in other DeFi opportunities. Same thing with Granite. You can borrow against your Bitcoin there. Velar, you can borrow and trade and deploy sBTC on Velar for Bitcoin perpetual trading. There's all sorts of options that you can do with your sBTC once you bridge it into stacks. But simply by bringing it into stacks and participating in stacking on stacks, you can earn a couple of percentage points APY on Bitcoin that's just sitting there. If you have Bitcoin that's just sitting idle in your wallet, bridge it into stacks, get a little bit of stacks, stack your stacks, earn yield on your Bitcoin, and get upside potential on the stacks token price and yield on your stacks as well. It's a great opportunity here with dual stacking on stacks. And thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Bitcoin Unlocked. I am Peace Love Music with the Organized Media, and thank you very much for watching.